What is up, Need for Speed Racers? It is I, your wheelman, Alex Cornnut. I'm here today with Copium 7 results. Guys, it was a lot of fun this week. It was some really hard-fought battles for sure. Not against anyone, but against the RNG of the traffic. It's my bad. I didn't realize how hard this was going to be. When I was doing testing, I ran the track, and I got, I guess, really lucky and didn't really encounter much traffic or crashes when I was testing. I was like, oh, this will be fun. Pretty straight line. Don't have to worry about the drifters. We'll grip it and rip it and really run S+. When I actually started trying to set times, I think we all experienced the same thing. Car after car, traffic after traffic, box truck after box truck, and just paid actors at every turn. That last chicane, the last little S-bend right before the 100 yards of finish, is the most RNG heavy run breaking section of any track that I've ever experienced. I mean, I tanked so many fast runs there, and I'm sure all of you guys did too. So shout outs for everyone that participated. I've got some legit meme times at the end of this that I got to show you that I love. But with no further ado, let's get into the results. I need to give some love to the people that are helping me with this, and so shout out to LEXX, always helping me with the thumbnails, working through this with me. And then we got Flapperkist and Tetsu. They're helping me mod and scrape your guys' time along with LEXX. And as always, big shout out to NILKapah for helping me with the builds and just helping me stay planted and grounded so you guys get the best content that is thought through as we go through all this. UnkRC with the beats, and then the rest of the Cornnut crew, all of those that participate, all of those that are part of the Discord, and just everybody that calls the crew home for Need for Speed, because that means a ton to me. You guys are supporting me in a big way, and I'm just so thankful for that, guys. I cannot say thank you enough. So the best way that I know how to say thank you is to continue to keep working hard for you guys to make sure I bring you the best content that I can and really put my best energy forward so you guys will receive that. Because it's not me, it is we, and you guys make up everything that happens here. All I do is get in front of the camera and talk and give you guys the builds, and the rest of you guys use them and love them, and that's really, it's a partnership here, so thank you. I have memberships on YouTube now. I started a new one as well. It costs $1, so if you would like to get your emblem, so that way it shows that you're a supporter, and that every month, for the first couple months it levels up, and then it's 6-month windows, and then eventually you have a really cool badge that nobody else will have. So if you get it on the ground floor, you'll have that for years to come, because I'm going to be around for years to come. But let's dig in to the splits. Our Omega winner this week was Hex with a 2:24.56. Insane time, setting the bar real high for all of us. That was something I was never touching. Second place is going to be Seikei. So Copium team on top. They raced today in S+, and they did very, very well. Utter domination from those guys. So, of course, they would take the top spots in the S+ times. Followed by Mr. Cleansey. He was very close to Seikei. He was only 5/100ths off. And then our man HFF254Y L7JMK. This guy out here, he's sending clips. He's still trying to land a car on top of the garages over by the racetrack just to park there. I sent a bounty out for that long ago, and he's still working on it, so I love that. Then myself, I finally got a decent run in there, followed by SVK Zoltan, our man Lexar, Horai Giri, or Suta Sag, and then Bully 1v1ers of the Bully 1v1ers NFS League team. That is going to round out our split 1. I had the splits all divided up, and then I changed how I did all the division because we have 92 participants this week. So I added a couple to the top split. I did even splits all the way down, and then I had to change them up again because there was 2 guys that I wanted to isolate that were not going to be in a split because I actually wanted to show their times. And so the numbers are a little inconsistent, so bear with me on that. I kind of made a mistake. If I missed your time, I'm sorry. I do know that there was one guy that sent me, here's my time via email, but there was no time attached. I emailed him back, never got anything back, so I apologize if that is how that went. I definitely, I feel bad about that. I'm going to look up dude's name right now so I can give him a shout out for sure. Silent Snail 9. Silent Snail's been wrong with us the whole time. Silent Snail, bro, there was no attachment in your email. So I feel like omega bad. So maybe his submission was a direct DNF. But shout out to Silent Snail. He would be in the splits. I'll put him at the bottom. So, but Silent Snail, he did submit one. I just didn't get it. No picture attached. We move on. Split 2. Our winner is Keyboard Racer 12 with a 2:31.53. Followed by Slide QT of Team Copium. Keto Foxo. He runs for XCL in the league. Rock 911. Ethereum Mantis. Lealicious, Leia Sucks, Artwolf 03, and Splash the Orca. All 3 of them letting us know they're out here running automatic. I believe Keyboard Racer also runs automatic, so they out here doing really well. We move on to split 3. We got Mr. Extreme King with a 234 flat, followed by Stale V Ski 9, Supples 7, Sir Profligate, Careless Gorilla, Zach Attack 67, Lucius DNF, and Sudga 85. That is going to be our split 3. Guys, you know I normally highlight the ties, highlight the really close racing. We really didn't have any ties this week. These 2 were only 2 100ths off. And I think that's actually the closest finish out of everybody is Lucius and Sudga for their positioning there. We move on to split 4. Our winner of split 4 is Midnight Blur with a 2:35.02. You guys will see that split 3 and split 4 are only split up by 1 second. Covers all those guys. So really close racing. Love that. As you guys know, that's my favorite thing about this. So Midnight Blur is our winner, followed by Ben DL, but his EA provided name, which is so much stronger, his mother calls him this every day, is A617F99652099A41. Can you imagine yelling that at your child because they didn't do the dishes? That's what happens in that household. And then we've got Webski, Instalocks, Scorps, Squid Plays, Trampek 5779, and Meet Your Maker 44. Going to be rounding out our split 4. Very good race in there, you guys. And then we go on to Victor Galas. He's going to be our winner with a 2:37.21. Followed by Adam Urwisk, running auto, Dragontron 95, Tetsu Kirasaki, Penaluna, Moonlight Vigil, Artwolf, and Mean Cat. That is going to be split 5. Once again, guys, very close racing there. That whole split was divided by less than 2 seconds from top to bottom. We were broken up a little wider this week, and I think that was a direct result of this track being so RNG heavy and so long. It was really easy to not get that Lamborghini up to its top speed, and in a straight line, if you weren't carrying as much speed going into that section, you could lose 2 or 3 seconds just by driving full speed. So really a tough track this week, you guys. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to make it easier next week, I promise. We've got WRX69, our winner of Split 6, with a 2:40.13. Followed by Practical U, Yosef Mu, but that is Ios Ifmu, if I've ever heard it before. Hoch Score, Mr. AVZ, 84. Black 84 PL, Mar 6998, and my M16 is Gucci. Gonna be rounding out our split 6. 2 seconds, that whole split. Very close there. We go into split 7. Our winner is Kebs, 18 with a 2:43.02, followed by Tater Nuts, Jay Gordon Fan, that's Mr. Matt on YouTube, Czexes, Billy Nub, Yamakage, Spectre Lord, and Nuck Venom, 71.35 for split 7. Good race in there, you guys. 2 seconds for that whole split as well. No super close racing. These guys were off by just a tenth. Pretty much everybody else was separated by a little bit more than that. We move on to split 8. Our winner of split 8 is Hendrix Holland with a 2:45.14, followed by Epic Rilo. Epic's legit. His son is a big fan. Shout out to younger Epic Rilo, Mr. Rilo. Escape 203, Miku Blade, Xgal, Da Reaper, Scribble 53, and Tech Maniac. That is going to be split 8. Once again, you'll see that there's a 3-second gap between those, so 3 seconds splits up that group. Actually, a little less than that. It's close racing, guys, and that's what makes this so special. That it's not about where you finish; it's about doing the best that you can and then putting your best foot forward. And sometimes the best that you can do is giving a time and being like, "Fuck this track, RNG heavy, not running it." Jay Hayes 401 is our winner of split 9 with a 2:48.38, followed by Shirox 3, Lafayette S47, True to the Game 716, Chimoski said that his kids had kind of lost interest in it, but he's still all in on Copium, so shout out to him for trying to get the family involved. GB's Toast, Ryuzaki Ryoto, and our man Bulky Boys 808. That's Cultiverse for all of you guys. The guy is my main sub provider over there on Twitch before I transitioned. He definitely gave out the most gifted subs ever. So big shout out to Bulky Boys. And really any of you guys. There's a bunch of you guys that gave me some super chats today on YouTube when we were live streaming and subbing up and memberships and Patreons. Like, I am just super thankful to all you guys. So it's wonderful to have you supporting me and my channel. And so I can continue to grow the Corn Nut crew and have you guys all be a part of it. So thank you. We move on to split 10. It is NL Hayes 1990 as our winner with a 2:56.12, followed by Miki's 2000 RTO Beats Miku Nakano 74.31, G Walahari 13, sticking with it, Blixie MP31. Yep, we're going with that. Yaretro and Exence Black. Zenith Black. Let's do that. That's totally how it's got to be pronounced. That is going to be split 10. A very close race in there, you guys. Only 3 seconds separates that group out. So not even 3 seconds. Actually, it's a little closer than that. 2:56, 2:58. So about 2 seconds. Really good stuff. We move on to split 11. That is going to be not rewind 11:33 as our winner with a 2:58.55. Matt C 2691. Do we have Ya Retro twice? Oh, we do. We got our boy twice, so we'll remove this one, and we'll move GB's Toast up a little bit. So Ya Retro, my bad dog, but he was up in the upper split. So it's not rewind. Matt C, GB's Toast, Qist, Matt J Cessna, Doug 666 Green, Valve 789, and Keska Alexi. Keska Alexi. That'll work. Let's go with that one for split 11. Now, I've got to give some honorable mentions. Snail 1994 with our longest time ever submitted for Copium series in a 25 minutes 1 second .22. Our man got into a race and finished in 25 minutes. That's incredible. That like low-key amazing. I like, that's the spirit of Copium. Like, this track's hard. I can't get a time that I'm happy with, so here's 25 minutes, dog. I participated. Say less. I love that shit. Like, let's go. Huge shout out to Silent Snail. Slowest time on the list, but oh my god, that's amazing. And then Mad 234269 literally submitted a time. He's like, that's my time. I'm like, it says DNF. He goes, yeah. that's my time. And I'm like, Spirit of Copium, let's go. When I started getting those times, I realized that I had made a mistake. As a series leader, admin, creator, like as the guy in charge of all this, I realized I messed up. I picked a track that was too RNG heavy and wasn't fun to run. And so that's my bad, you guys. I'm going to try to do better in the future. So give me this one. I'm learning. But at the end of the day, we still had 3 participants roughly. I'm sure there's a few of you guys that are going to submit times over the next couple hours, and I'll get them eventually. But shout out to everybody that ran. Shout out to everybody in the Discord that is just hanging out, vibing, helping each other with challenges, and just being a part of this. It's awesome. I am blessed beyond measure to have all of you guys hanging out, vibing with me. I mean, I really do consider myself lucky that I've got all you guys to kick it with and be friends with. It's special to me. So thank you all so much. We had this week PC players, 44 of them, PS5 players, 28, Xbox players, we had 19, and we had one Wii player because we didn't know what he was on. So he's on the Wii for a total of 91 participants. That number will have updated because I deleted that line when Retro was in there twice. So it's a banger, you guys. And like I said, we had the honorable mention of the guy that emailed me a time that was not there. So I think maybe that was part of the protest. So we would put the other snail right there as a DNF. Or just not even DNF, just like did not participate. Here's my time. I'm in. But I love that. Guys, we are the biggest series in Need for Speed Unbound. There is no event that is running weekly or that runs at all that I know of that has this level of participation. And that is all you guys. That is not me. That is we. And you guys freaking rock. Stay tuned to the channel, you guys. Subscribe if you're not. If you don't know what Copium is, watch for the video that drops tomorrow. We're going to be running Copium 8. And we're going to slow things down a little bit. And we're going to make it work. So we're going to put the we'll put the stamp on this one. We'll move on from 7, learn from my mistakes, and we'll start having a little more fun. Tomorrow's track's a quick one. If I'm going to see a lot of sub 1 minute times, I think. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much for supporting me. The clue is right here, right there. If you figure it out, cool. If not, no worries, you'll know tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.